Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from On The Foot Market bringing you a brand new video. We have a market video today for you guys, and in today's video what we're going to be doing is probably just talking about the market and talking about the pre-FUTMAS vibe, what's going on, and all that kind of stuff, and kind of where I'm at because I bought a lot of stuff for FUTMAS, and I want to share that with you guys, and I want you guys to see what I'm doing because I want to be very clear with you guys in this channel, my wins and my losses. Unfortunately, yesterday I actually took a little bit of a loss. I had a lot of those live items, and EA dropped the POTM Sterling in the morning, and I was really up on the cards last night, and I lost probably 300K. You know what I got really unlucky with was, look, I'm just being honest with you guys watching the video. I'm never going to hide my losses. You're gonna see a very unique content creator within me, which I'm never trying to be perfect. I'm just trying to show you guys what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. And yeah, I think I'm one of the best in the world at trading, but look, we all lose sometimes, and sometimes the biggest plays take losses, right? So EA dropped an unexpected Sterling POTM on a Wednesday. I didn't know it was coming. It's always Friday. Everybody always knows that. So we didn't know it was coming. I guess now we got to be a little bit more in control of that EA can do it at any time. It tells me that Friday's going to have a lot of stuff if they dropped it on a Wednesday. But, you know, I got caught with 10 live Sterlings for the game yesterday with the hype of the upgrade, and I also got caught with 3 Inform Sterlings that I was planning on selling tonight. So it is what it is. I haven't even sold the Sterlings yet. They're still at 100. I bought at 160, 170. So FUTMAS is probably tomorrow. We're probably going to get that announcement in about an hour and 44 minutes. I didn't really, I mean, look, the market was in a really weird state yesterday and the day before, so I really didn't buy a lot of stuff for rewards. You guys usually see me going all in 9, 10, 11, 12 mil, and I just didn't do that today. For me, I just didn't do it. I felt like for me, the market wasn't in a state where it was going to fly. I got a few wins here, so I'll go over them, and then I'll show you guys exactly what I did for my club and what I'm doing to make coins and head into FUTMAS with investment-wise. So I bought a James at 99, Lacazette at 230, 235, Manolas at 147, Ben Yedders both were bought at 165, and Shaqiri I bought at 58. So it's probably a cheeky little 60 to 70 to 80K right there. Silvas were all bought, you guys can see, at 107 to 105. Cavani we got at 149. So listing a little bit of Talazis right now, not a ton. And then another Shaqiri got at 69. I have 3 Royces for potential Royce POTM. I have a George Best, which I think is going to end up in the team this weekend because he's pretty low. He's like 143, he's 1.4. So I think I bought him about a week ago, and I've just been sitting on him. So I think I'm going to put him in the team. And then obviously you guys know Sterling not looking so hot. I don't know where Lingard is. We got to take a look at this. Oh, the bids are high. Jesse Lingard. Let's see where Jesse is because we might get out of him right now. He's 150. So I'll list right now at 152. You guys can see we're going to take a little bit of loss there, but I do want to get my coins, which is important. And I am panic selling a little bit. So, yeah. And then, oh, we got this guy too. Where is he? Hold on a second. I didn't even look at this guy. So we have some players before we go into the club that I don't even know where some of them are at in terms of price. Now, the market went up a little bit today. It's not up a ton, but it's up a little. You know, it's not bad. He's about 170. So we'll go ahead and we'll list at 170, which is fine. It's like 10,000 coins. Can't really complain. And we'll list a few of them for a little bit more lazy. We'll go like 172, 173. We'll kind of go for that, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll go like, I always like to, on Thursdays, guys, make sure you guys are listing a little bit higher than what they actually sell for because there are potential for some lazies. And then these for a while are just kind of players that I had in my trade pile. Nothing really nuts. I think I bought this Sandro. The only problem with Sandro is I think he's actually down. See, golds are not really going up at rewards anymore, which is interesting. Like, you would think that golds always go up during rewards, and they're just not. Golds, in my opinion, have just been oversupplied, and I think that it's a toast to the fact that I think they're just not going to go up much anymore. We've got a few more things in the club that we could sell, and that's something that I am keeping consideration of. We've got a Cavani. I don't really know what else. So let's talk about what have I started to do for FUTMAS. FUTMAS is Friday. I do think FUTMAS is going to have a market impact because we're going to have 3 daily player SBCs, which are probably going to be good. And I'll tell you this, if EA, well, this is not confirmed. We might, by the time this video is out, FUTMAS might already be confirmed. EA, if they do it right, if they don't leak FUTMAS, there's a big, and I talked about this in the video earlier in the week, there's a big difference between EA leaking FUTMAS and not leaking FUTMAS. If the players get leaked, the market's not going to crash as much. If the players don't get leaked, the market's going to go down. And the reason for that is that with the FUTMAS player SBCs, you have 24 hours to do each SBC, 3 a day for 10 days, if they've done it like they do it in the past. If that happens, you're gonna a lot more people are going to feel the pressure to do certain SBCs if they don't know what's coming next. So, for example, like if I used this example the other day, if there's a Mendy, well, not necessarily a Mendy. How about like a Danny Rose day 1, and then people are going to feel like they want to do it because the left back is not an amazing position in the Prem. Whereas if they knew Mendy was coming later on, they would wait till Mendy. You guys gotta get what I'm saying? So that's kind of how the process works. So what have I started to do? I just started to pick up some informs for the FUTMAS SBCs potentially. I bought a 38K, 87 rated inform, 33K for Quaresma. Farman I got at 23. Valeri I think I got at 24. Matip is a player that I think we're gonna sell for some profit today. He's right now 30. He's 33,000. He's like 33K right now. So we're gonna go take some money on Matip. I think we've also got a chem style, which will help. Talisca's another one of those guys that we're gonna take some profit on. Bought Fabian, Forrest. So we bought Fabian for 22.5. We bought Forrest for 18. Pavlenka we bought for 19. This guy we bought at 18. And then yeah, so we also have to go through, and at some point I'm probably gonna stock today on the video some team of the week discards if there are any, and there are a ton, which is perfect. There's guys, yeah, Farfan's 10.5. Well, they're actually a little bit higher than what I would want to be to rate, so they're a little bit high, so people are buying into it. But we'll get some in there. And then oh, we've got to sell that Fellaini. Sorry, I'm as we're going through here, because I want to show you guys what I have in my club. I also have some cards that I bought for some flippers, and I got to make sure that I'm flipping them today because I don't want to get stuck with them in the future. Fellaini's at 68. Wow, Fellaini really didn't go up, huh? So we're gonna go with Fellaini. We're gonna toss about 70.5 because he has a shadow. That's like 3 to 4K. That's not many coins. All right, so what have I done ultimately to stock the club and prepare for FUTMAS? Well, 90 and every rated gold right now is basically the cheapest they've ever been. I paid 44K for Emmanuel Neuer. This is all stuff I bought late last night. I think they might be up a little bit now, but for me, man, they're so low. Godin, I paid 42. Tony, I paid 41. Oblak, I paid 42. And then we got 89s, man. Like 89s, we bought Isco for 34. Cavani we bought for 33. Ter Stegen 35. David Silva 35. So we got a lot of good looks there. Busquets, man. This is what I was looking at too. And I was looking at the Champions League cards because they're a little bit more, like Champions League cards are a little bit more, wow, he's up. Busquets is 48K. My lord. So he's up 10K from when I bought him. So I bought him late last night at 38K. And he's already 48K? Wow, that's impressive. Okay, so we're already making coins there. Handanovic paid 30. Hamas paid 28. These kind of things, man. Well, I got Hamas with a center forward and a hunter. These are just really good looks to do. And this is something that I would do weekly or whenever anything is like this is low. Just go on and do it. It's very, very easy. And it's something that you can do to just kind of restock and repile every single time that we get, or every single time that we're in a dead period. Because right now we don't have any icons. We don't have any real SBCs requiring any of this stuff. So it's a really good time to get onto the market, get going, and definitely like restock some of this stuff in your club. Getting 88 rated Insigne for 27K, which is sick. Thiago Silva getting 31,000 coins. Busquets getting for 30. It's just crazy, and like I'm not flexing on you guys. I'm just telling you that this is what I'm doing to prepare for FUTMAS. 31K. I'm doing this for me to make coins, but also if there's any SBCs that I want to do, I don't have to pay like extreme prices. Navas blue we got at 29K last night. I'm assuming some of these blues definitely rose. Navas is 32, so they've gone up a little bit. Casemiro we picked for 29. Higuain 27. I'm just showing you guys prices so you know. Buffon we got at 28. Rakitic. Now we're moving on to the 87s. Rakitic we paid 22.5. PK we paid 25. Vertonghen 25. So good, better players there. You guys can see with better potential links and things like that. We're gonna get a little bit extra for them. You know what I'm saying, guys? So we're gonna list Lukaku here as well because Lukaku is actually up. So you can see here where we're paying 21 for Iniesta, but because PK is Barca in Spanish, he's going to get better links for SBC solutions. So your cheapness on that card is always going to be a little bit lower. Immobile, I think we paid, what, 20, which is crazy. We even were getting Icardi at 20. Navas, I think we got for 19,750. And then we move on to 86s, and for me, 86s are so low. 15K is what I paid for Ederson. Thiago, I paid 16.5. Otamendi, I paid 16. Sami Khedira, I paid 18,750. And Sami Khedira is a champs card. And I really looked at champs cards last night because champs cards were all the same price as the gold card. So I was like, all right, that's just too low. Like, we got to go for that. Ozil, we picked up for 15.5. Falcao, 16,250. Brahimi, 17,750. So these are examples of, again, players that we picked up that were literally the price of the gold. So I was like, bro, you cannot go wrong with that. Fernandinho at 65. Like, some of these golds are at their all-time cheapest. So what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm not banking on an SBC. I don't care about an SBC. I'm just waiting till these are at some point required. I felt like I've bought them at their cheapest, and I feel like heading into such an SBC-heavy promo like FUTMAS, how can I go wrong with these investments? How can these go wrong investment-wise and have me not making coins? And I don't see how they can. I literally look at these, and I'm like, bro, how do I lose coins with these? So I feel like I can't. And that's why I'm really interested in these cards as investments. Ribery, I paid 21,750, which is just fantastic. I mean, look, I paid 5K over, but again, he's one of the cheaper 86s, and he's usable. Pjanic, we paid 15. Muller, we paid 16. So, again, Verratti, 15. Naldo, 15. Benatia, 16. Bonucci, we paid 15,750. I couldn't believe that price because Bonucci's always the higher rated, or higher price rather, 86 rated, and we paid that little for him. I was shocked. Matic at 16,250. Koke at 22,50. And for me, Koke's an interesting one because Koke's like the SBC god. So I'm very happy paying a little bit extra coins for that. Allison I bought for my club early on. And then boy, oh boy, when you get to the 85s, you guys are going to get to see. I didn't pick up any 85 golds because I didn't like the prices of them last night. I just didn't. But I'm going to check them out right now and see if they're down a little bit because maybe they've been getting packed today. They were at 8.2 last night and I didn't like it. Where are they right now? Did rewards push them up? Wow, so rewards pushed them up in price. So they're actually a little bit higher. Pepe, Paulinho, Brahimi, so they're up a little. I might still buy in at the prices they're at right now. I know they could go a little bit lower, but I might still buy in even though they're not 10. See, because like I like them because they're not 10,000 yet. I'm cool with it if they're not 10,000, which they're not. Pepe at 7.9, and I think Ibra was at what, 7? So that's a while ago. But look, De Vries, 10K. Even the Sule, man. Sule we bought for 13, and Sule's a guy for me that always, when I see SBCs, is a guy that's going skyrocket high. I don't know what it is with Sule, but every time I'm looking at SBCs and things, Sule is always going really, really high. So that was definitely a good pickup. Raul Albiol, I paid 12,500 for. And I think a lot of these blues, man, you guys can still get at decent prices. Chesney, I paid 11. Sergio Roberto, you pay extra because he's a right back and he's got the links. Jimenez paid 14. Mandzukic paid 11. Barzagli paid 13. So very happy with the prices I got all of these players at. Martinez at 12,750. Lopez at 9. 13 for Benz. Bernardo at 10. Bernardo at 10 was like, wow, when I got that. Jonas at 10. Neto at 9.9. Felipe at 6.7. Now, we're getting into cards that are a little bit more on the lower rated side. Kagawa, Subasic, this kind of stuff. Pizzi, Savage, Glick. So I just made sure last night that my club was good to go for FUTMAS. I don't want to have it be like something that I'm still dealing with during FUTMAS, if you guys get what I'm saying. We got a few more sales here. We got a little David Silva action, another Fellaini, which is great. We got the Sandro and the Lukaku to sell. So we're a little lazy on the David Silva, but probably the cheapest on the market. And right now it looks like, so we had Pepe. We don't have, I don't think we have Falcao in the club. But this is realistically what I'm going to be doing, guys. This is kind of my route of investing for FUTMAS, and this is what I think is probably the best that you can do, is just kind of get one of each in your club. I don't think you can go wrong. I think people are sniping right now, but I just don't think you go wrong, and I don't think you should worry about buying at a certain price. I think you should worry about just having them in your club. I don't know. The only way that cards won't go up during FUTMAS this year, there's only one way that it happens, and the way that it happens is if EA just puts these players in a packs, which I've never seen them do, and that would be honestly like one of the most sellout things I've ever seen EA done, if they cancel FUTMAS and just put all these players in packs, which I just don't think that's going to happen. I mean, that would be such a long shot if that happened compared to what they always do. So I can't imagine that EA is going to do something like that. I think, like, can we look at it realistically? Like, is it possible that EA does something like that? Yes. But I'm telling you right now, if they pull something like that, they're going to lose everyone who plays this game because people are going to get very, very upset. And I'm telling you guys, man, people are going to be very upset. It's a fact of how this company works, man. People are going to be very upset if they take away all the fun of FUTMAS, which is the ability to complete all these SBCs. Look, it's a big deal during FUTMAS, man. FUTMAS is a big deal because you have the opportunity to get on every single day and complete SBCs and have fun with things, man. So if they're doing that, because to be honest, guys, if we're having a real conversation together as you and me, EA has been really against investors this year, man, and it's one of their main motivations is to stop investors, which is really sad that they're now at this point going after channels like mine and streamers and investors because they don't want people to make coins, and they're more worried about that than their actual game. They're more worried about changing up solutions every other day to screw investors, to drop Sterlings on a Wednesday. Guys, let's be honest, man. When's the last time you've seen a player of the month dropped on a Wednesday? You haven't, and the reason for that is because they were screwing investors, because they knew that a ton of people had Sterling in forms, and they knew that if they were planning on selling them on Thursday in the hype, if they dropped the SBC on Wednesday, that a lot of people would have been screwed. And look what they did, man. They screwed a lot of people. So I'm just being realistic about it in this company, and it's sad, but like I'm being real, guys. That's like a real that's a reality right now that's going on. Like this company is going after investors. So it's just something that you guys have to understand, and I want you guys to understand. So I'm just feeling like this is not, you can't go wrong with this. Also, another thing that I wanted to talk about in this video is the opportunity that we're going to get Team of the Week SBCs during FUTMAS, or we do usually going into the new year. So that's another thing that you should keep in mind, is a thing that's going to prop up the 85 and the higher rated market. It's just, it will, whenever we get SBCs like that, you always see this kind of market getting hired. So that's something that you do have going for you as well within this market. And as you guys can see here, this is basically what I'm planning on doing. I'm just stocking my club. I'm not going unassigned. I'm not doing anything like that. I'm not going crazy on like unassigned trade pile and stuff. I'm just putting one of each in my club because realistically, guys, you have to look at it in this way where if I put one of each in my club, you guys know that like putting one of every one of these guys in your club is like 2 million coins. So that's like, I do have like, because last night I had 10 million, I went down to 8.8. I'm investing right now like literally almost 2 million coins of these cards in my club. And that's how confident I am that at some point, at some certain point, that you will get some coins for these players, as much as EA probably wants to screw investors. So I think for me, guys, heading into FUTMAS, the only way that EA can't, the way that you can avoid being screwed over as an investor is buying 85 golds. Like, buying the golds for me is the way that you can avoid it, because for me, they can screw over investors with special cards. Like, if you're a guy who's watching my video and you're saying, hey, Nick, man, I think they're going to require 1 million screams, they can still not require that. With golds, they almost have to, because golds can help an SBC get a certain rating. You guys kind of know what I'm saying? Like, golds help SBCs get a rating, and that's what's very relevant and important about gold. So that's why I think that regardless of the end of the day, EA can't, to a certain extent, screw over that many investors who are just doing the gold route, because golds have ratings, golds have that kind of thing. I mean, you guys know I've talked about it. So, I mean, 85s, paying a little extra for some of them, obviously, like Saul with a better Lincoln. I'm too lazy to sit here and snipe. Obviously, you guys can sit here and snipe out the cheapest ones. Now, as far as 84s, like they're 3K right now. It's not the best ever, but it's not terrible. I think you guys could still delve into the idea of getting some of the 84s. I don't think it's a terrible idea. I think you just have to be a little careful. You have to be a little careful because they are, I mean, they're 3,000. I still think you guys can make coins off them in my books. So yeah, I think you guys are going to be all right, man. And that's the video, man. I'm not going to sit here and really just go off and buy 84s for an hour. I'll do that more on a live stream or something like that. But I just wanted you guys to kind of get and gauge where I'm at and what I'm doing investment-wise. So yeah, that's where I'm at, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video today. I hope you got, oh, wait a second. We got boards out of a 2-player pack. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. That's, oh, 85 rated out of a 2-player pack. Oh, 84. He's an 84 this year. Goddamn. It's because buying his champs card. Thank you guys for the support on the content and the channel recently. We're going to have, I have all the links in the description below. We have another champs rewards going up late tonight, and then FUTMAS tomorrow. Links are in the description. Twitch if you want to watch my streams. Instagram, posting a lot over there, and then Twitter as well. Twitter's a great way to connect with me. Really appreciate the support on the channel recently. All the new subs and everybody coming in. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the video soon. Peace out.